found, get it by any means. Going Jordan, rocking 6 rings. Blue Game 12s on Montclair lounge pants. With a white tee round my neck, the Jesus piece. Building like Noah's Ark, they ain't wanna believe in me. Give me some time, bet it's blowing up like TNT.
Yes, sir. What the business is, you already know what time it be, man. It is I, CMW Hayes, with my co-host, my dog, DJ Killzone Jones, man. And today we got a special guest, my dog, being solid for sure. My player partner, Hayzie P. What's the word, bruh?
Man. Just trying to get it. That's about it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And survive the
Appreciate you, bro.
bullshit. Already,
Appreciate
anytime.
you through with us, man. Chopping up game with us, giving us that barbershop talk.
You knew it. I need a fresh cut, goddamn me. Shit.
You heard me.
That's what we here for, man. Zone, man. What you been up to, bro?
Man, been playing this what you call them? We're playing this Black Panther expansion on the Avengers,
Yeah.
running around the jungle, and then just dropping these shows and working and just building this little empire that we got, man. We building our own Wakanda, man. These are
You on time back?
Yeah. Yeah. So, shoot,
Not be
Hayes,
quiet.
what you been up to?
Man, moving and
Hayes,
grooving, man. Got a hell of a lot going on, man. Fucking Sensei Hayes project drops on September the 17th.
Okay.
Probably my most concentrated project. My best work, if you ask me, honestly.
Okay.
And I had time to sit down and really craft it how I wanted to. Excuse me while I light the sage, but yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I had to craft it like I wanted to. First time I really done took time out to do me. I've always tried to include too many people without ever doing me. So
Mm-hmm.
past few years, that's really what I've been focused on, doing me. And so that led to Sensei Hayes, 9 songs of that good OG music, man. You know what I'm saying? None of that young boy shit. No disrespect, but you know what I'm saying? I'll be 38 next month. I rap like it too.
Yeah, call it what it
Mm.
is, though. It's that grown man music. Hey, but if the young boys gravitate towards it, salute.
Oh yes. I
They
fuck with
gonna
my young
gravitate
I
towards
fuck with my young bulls, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with the young bulls. Not everybody, but shit, I don't fuck with everybody within our class either. So that's another story.
it. Yeah, you're right.
I say it was better, we ain't gonna get into that today, but our era had the best music ever. You know what I'm saying? We had timeless music. This shit now is for the time.
Yeah.
10,
Talk about
15 years from now, this shit ain't gonna age too well. So here's what it
man,
is.
you ain't never told. I think Zone, you just talked about that the other day, man. We was over at the garage 314, man, and shout out to them. We had slid over there and we was talking about the crunk songs that had came out in a certain era and how they made you feel versus now songs. And I think Zone, I think you had mentioned the only song that you probably feel like they give you that vibes is that Lil Baby song or something you had said. A song
The
about Lil Baby.
every chance I get, yeah, that mug, it kind of gave me that thing. It had that beat on there that like and they just make anthem party
Yeah,
music,
Yeah.
and it's like they not, and I gotta give it to a Lil Baby. I don't really listen to his music, but Dirk, I gotta get,
yeah,
Pooh Shiesty was gonna be one of the ones, and if he make it out of there, like that ilk. But the only people that's making music in this generation, I feel like, is Drake, Cole, and Kendrick. The stuff we gonna still be listening to decades from now. Like I'm still listening to
and
all
they two names always get brought up a lot, man, when people bring up the certain lane that we talking about. But trust me,
yeah.
man, it's a lot
Big
more than
Crit.
that.
I had to put Big
Yeah,
Crit in there too.
Yes, sir.
Them like, and then maybe Big Shine. Like I could still go, not him as much, but like I say Wale. Wale is one of them. I wouldn't put Big Shine Big Sean, he do got some, but I put Wale in there.
I say Big Sean been more consistent than Wale lately.
Yeah, well, they
Wale
been
trying
about
to creep back in with the singles, but album wise and everything, Big Sean really got better as time went by.
And Wale singles is aimed towards for the women, I think more so
Yeah, he
nowadays.
kind of
but
stepped back.
He
but
ain't
still,
rapping. He ain't rapping, but he
yeah,
rapping about feminine stuff, like he
Yeah,
giving you some vibes though, for sure.
yeah. But yeah, we ain't nobody else for real gonna you know what I'm saying? For real, ain't really giving you that vibe like that.
I mean, out of these new cats, I'm a 21 Savage fan. I ain't gonna lie, that I fuck with 21, and that surprised a lot of people. Like, you like him? Yeah, I like the little guy. He kind of remind me of. He got a C Murder vibe. I think that's why I like him. To me, he kind of got a C Murder vibe to
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
him. I mean, he's responsible for J. Cole getting his first Grammy, but that's another story. Why it took you to get on the song with 21 Savage to get a Grammy, but Nas just took a Grammy over everybody in this day and age, this late in his career. So that should be a kind of a
bro,
wake up
Nas
call.
just dropped another one.
King's
He just
Disease
dropped
2.
two. And I mean, like, and it's sounding good, and the way they moving, looking right,
Yeah, so
and look how long he been in the game.
and hip hop never died. It never died. When in
Well,
Nah.
I think now, especially with Nas and Jay Z, man, like, and Snoop and a couple other cats, like it's showing differently than it did when Rakim then was in the game.
oh, definitely. I mean, that's the golden age. It'll never be like that again.
Yeah, but
No,
after
I
Rakim,
feel like I I feel like it could be like that again because it just it's what's pushed to the forefront. I feel like it's like that now in certain areas. Like it's like it's just not pushed to the forefront. I feel like it's plenty of music out there that's like that that probably we ain't never even heard, but it's just it's just it's just not pushed to the forefront. I don't feel
Nah,
like I feel like the music it's plenty of that out there. It's plenty of great music out there. Like I see it on Instagram and people, underground and stuff like that or
yeah, that's the
SoundCloud,
thing. It's just not
YouTube.
mainstream anymore.
Yeah, so I can't say it wouldn't be like that. It's just those guys back then was pushed to the forefront. That's all that was. I mean, we can say on that level, but that level today versus that level yesterday is two different things. Because these
Definitely.
cats, these cats nowadays ain't that lyrical. They just, they gonna get on the tight beat. They gonna be able to, and they can
well,
do
it's a
it.
lot more harmonizing and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you
So
know.
that leads to the first topic to the night, gentlemen. Putting out your art the way that you wanted to. Now, me and Hayzie P was having this conversation. Hey man, y'all need to make a Hayes X Hayes tape. While I'm thinking about it, but you know what I'm
What happened?
saying. I said y'all need to make a Hayes X Hayes tape.
Oh yeah, man, it's something in the works.
Yeah,
So
You know what it
definitely
is.
make that happen.
so yeah, like me and Hayes was having this discussion, Hayes. Um, we was having this discussion about he was telling me he wanted to put he wanted to put his projects and singles out to where before he put it on streaming services, he wanted to make it be available to people to purchase it because he want to get compensated like we
Bruh,
all do.
I do that every project. You
He
go
said
on
he
my,
would.
Yeah,
you go on streaming sites right now, bro. I only got 8, 9 songs out, bro. You want my whole project? You got to come to my website and pay me, bro. Cause I mean, I can show you my
there you
streaming
go.
report. I'm pushing 100,000 streams. Shit don't even add. Shit ain't even made $100 yet. The deposits take so fucking long to hit you. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? It's amazing. So no, I'd rather direct to consumer, man. Come straight to my website, holler at me. I'm glad they made these download cards now. Boom. Buy the
Well,
download card from me, scan it, go right to my website. Fuck a Spotify. And I ain't saying fuck them or nothing, but when it comes to my project and me getting money, get it from me. We gonna bring that old school back, bro. You can still get it out the trunk without popping the trunk. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
You don't gotta
Fact.
ride around with a trunk full of CDs now. You step out with a fucking stack of cards.
Mm-hmm.
Come get it straight from me,
Or
man.
testament of what I'm saying, man, because that's exactly what I'm telling Zone about. Having your stuff everywhere and saying that my stuff is available everywhere is cool to say, but that still give people the option to listen to it for free right in that moment. It's like people would probably go straight to YouTube on you and just listen to it for free versus
Yeah,
you directing them saying, yo, here go a single, but if you want to listen to the whole thing, you got to go to my website or you got to go to Bandcamp and
facts.
go buy it or you can use the Patreon Zone or you can use the
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Cash App.
Yeah.
Cash
Yeah.
App.
Yeah.
I mean, Cash App me the money and I send it to you directly. But
Directly.
Mm-hmm.
then you can slowly start itching it out and more saying, okay, then you probably might be 2 or 3 months in. Then now you might fully say available everywhere or it's over here if you ain't bought it
Hmm.
yet. But that's
Mm-hmm.
out the gate. That's when the most people gonna see it out the gate and they gonna have the decision either to buy it or just go look at it for free.
Mm-hmm.
You know, come straight to me. Go to my website. You can get that and whatever else. You know what I'm saying? So I just told the fam that the other day, like I probably put it out. I'm dropping it in September. I may put it on streaming sites in December, January.
Mm-hmm.
Until then, hey man, y'all gotta come get that from me. Come to my website and catch me. A couple singles out there, this, that, the third. And another thing about the streams, if a motherfucker ain't got no premium account or nothing like that when it comes to Spotify, this, that, the third, you don't even see all the change you supposed to get.
Mm-hmm.
The average person got YouTube and YouTube only. There's only a handful of us out here that's really paying this $9.99 a month for these services.
Mm-hmm.
And YouTube definitely pays some of the lowest amounts of money when it comes to streams. And that's another thing, people. Hey, YouTube. Yeah, but most of y'all, most of the
Yeah.
cats don't understand that if your music is properly registered and you do it right, when these videographers drop your video, that money goes to you if you did it right. But most of these cats ain't
Mm-hmm.
did it right, or they just got a YouTube beat that they downloaded. You can't make no money off that. But he's gonna get his money off of his page.
Yeah.
You're
Yep.
not. He gonna make all that money. Cats don't even know the business enough. They just want to see themselves and jump around and hop around. They ain't even thinking about making money at all. They just
Well,
want to be
Yeah.
seen at the time. Like, bro, all those streams that was supposed to go to your account, my brother.
yeah. Um.
Right.
But we in the era where these cats is real street cats, like for real, for real, for real. They don't know nothing about music besides going to make it. And these labels are taking advantage of that shit because they know these cats don't know no better. So we just gonna throw them a bunch of money they ain't never seen before, lock them into a deal that they don't know shit about. They didn't come to us with a lawyer. They manager was somebody who didn't know nothing about nothing. He just had the
They
bigger bag out of
homeboy.
everybody.
Yeah.
Now y'all signing these fucked up deals and don't even know what's going on.
Yeah. I
They
mean,
take
it's still.
advantage of that shit. That's why we
It's
were saying a
still.
minute
Yeah.
ago with the underground, the cats that we grew up on and the music we love went underground because the labels know they can't fuck them no more. Y'all can't throw them no shady ass bullshit ass deal, and they know they can put this shit out themselves direct to their consumers and fans and make more money than middleman and through the fucking record label. Don't, but these other cats don't know. They
Yeah.
just outside trapping, came up with some bread, made a little song real quick, boom. They just want to see themselves doing this. And the labels know that. And they take advantage of that shit.
I
Yeah.
gotta. I mean, I feel like you gotta get to a space and a place to where you know what I'm saying that you charging and that you going like Hayes P. You've been in the game for a minute. Hayes been in the game for a minute. Now me really coming and being consistent. Like I got a Patreon. I got a couple patrons on there. Shout out to King. Shout out to uh my boy Charlie Norwood and my boy Josh. I got merch out there. Shout out to my boy Champ T and shout out to King Robinson. He, you know what I'm saying. So I got that out there,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like you know, it's you got to get to a certain level to where when you permeate it, you could put it out there all day. I'll be putting it out there all day. Matter of fact, y'all can go to patreon.com/DJ Killzone Jones and subscribe. We got over like 40, 50 extra videos on there. I'm booting up some more for them too.
Mm-hmm.
But it's basically, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's basically you got to get to that certain level. Like, I know cats like my boy Mega Ran. He got projects that he only got on his Bandcamp. Then he got projects that he put, you know, he got on the streaming services, and he just did Kickstarter. So some jokers robbed him, right? He did a Kickstarter. He doing a album called Live 95. And basically, he got merch. He got Topps cards. He printing off with, you can get one with your face on it with the out, and then he put you in the, like, he got all that going. You know what I'm saying? He been on the video game scene for a long time, and he, you know, real dope. This cat, man, he set up there. He at the show. He got somebody holding the mic, and we sitting there playing Street Fighter, and he cooked my ass playing Street Fighter freestyling. The dude is a beast. Like they hold the mic just like this. He on the game. We over here on the cab. It was up there at 2720. I said, man, and I'm thinking, man, I'm finna get his ass, because ain't no way in the world he gonna. I'm like, he probably practiced this. He was like, man, I'm gonna do this enough to where, you know what I'm saying. But it was just that he able to come through, and you know, he able to do stuff like that because he done been through the trenches, and he broke out with doing that EP, that Mega Ran EP, and that his name was Random, but when he changed it to Mega Ran once he did that EP, and the company, he thought they flew him out there. They thought he was gonna get sued, but the creator loved it enough, and that's how he got popping on the scene. He quit his job teaching and all of that, but it's just, I feel like it's that pinnacle. You know what I'm saying? It's like, once you break that wall down, the people want to actually get down with you and get down with the streaming. Where Hayes go? Get down with the streaming, then, you know, that's where I feel like that's where the most that's where you can make the most money at, because you can command it.
Indeed.
You know.
And another part of the game that's bigger now than it ever has been is being able to market your personality, who you actually are as a person. So that comes into super play into the game, because if you don't have a likable personality, or you can't get the people attention and get them attracted to what you doing that ain't music, you losing at this point. So, you know, that's why some people create characters and scenarios and shit, because, you know, naturally they just ain't that. And that's the era we in now. What is your character? I'm Hayzie P. Who the fuck is Hayzie P? What does this name stand for? What makes you Hayzie P? And I got to keep that shit on display. What makes you Killzone Jones? What makes you? They want to know what's up. As to where back in the day, it's just your name could be Zippity Doo Dah. They didn't even give a fuck, because you couldn't display who you were. Cameras went out like that. You couldn't with no DVDs and shit like that. So you couldn't sell your personality back then. You actually had to sell music back then.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You actually had to sell music.
Yep. Now you can sell the personality, and people don't, like, it's crazy to me, man, that people got them TikTok songs or whatever, and the song gets so big off of like we was talking about that a couple months ago with Erica Banks. Like, she got that song, she got the Nelly sample, and all you know is the first couple of bars, and then they got the what's that one song, bum bum bum, you know, that little song right there,
right?
And
you won't even know just that little sound.
Yeah, and then the beat start, and that video actually the song got 10 million streams, but how many of those streams is off of people listening to the song in the video? Now, let me just say this though. It could be that a lot of them people, after they heard the song on that little snippet, that they went and found who was that song.
Yeah, they went back.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when Lil Nas came out, everybody was making up dances and doing all it, whatever. And then the one thing I can say, because a lot of people be, Lil Nas, I don't care about Lil Nas's whatever, his preference or whatever. It was just the demonic stuff that I had a problem with. So let me just say that right there. We did not care. He could have been doing, am I gonna watch the videos? No.
Nope.
And I was with him because I actually had me like that Panini song. I felt that because I was, I had me a little chick, it was before my lady. So, shout out to that Luby chick. I had this little chick. I had to, you're gonna get that phone call. That's
Yeah.
that's worse than the jail call or the laws or your mama calling. But anyway, like, so I had a little chick that I was dealing with, and she wanted to Ice Cube me. She wanted to do me like yo, and I had to ask her what she wanted. You know what I'm saying? And then the baby, it's funny that the baby was on the remix and killed it, and we see what's going on with that. Like everything we know then got flipped upside down. So
oh yeah.
it is like when he came out, mamas was talking about Old Town Road, aunties, uncles, everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then he brought the OG
like,
on
man,
there.
that's self-explanatory, man. When you can put your art out the way that you want to, because you will be satisfied with it, man. At the end of the day, you can't let
And you
nobody
know
rush
what?
you in doing nothing.
The killer part about that was that song was based off of one of my favorite games, Red Dead Redemption 2. Like that whole, like if you listen to the song and you go back and play that game, then you know what I'm saying? Like it's literally the whole game. So, and he cut the video with how the game, the stuff that was happening in the game, and it was like, damn.
Yeah,
So,
I get it. I mean, I get it.
But like you say, being able to do you is it's a blessing and a curse these days. Because back then most of these cats couldn't do them. They was locked in on some crazy deal. They had to make this and they had to make that. As to where now you could do crazy shit like we seeing now and everything. You couldn't do that back then. Labels would have chopped your head off. That wouldn't happen now. Oh, that's the shit that they want you to do. It's crazy. So to
I
have the
think it's
freedom
better
to do
now.
you is beautiful. It's beautiful. And
Right. I think it's
yeah,
better now, actually.
yeah, it is freedom wise and being able to get your own money, yes. But the same money ain't in the game no more.
No.
Same money is not in the game no more.
Well, I think it's the same money is not in the game for the labels because there's people that's out here that's now. It's plenty of money out here for some of these artists that's getting on, like you said, that had they get millions of views, know the business, and they making a living, and then they put money into their music video, and they put money into their marketing, and they put money, and they making money. You might not hear them on that big stage, but they do you pass at Walmart. He up 30 M's, but he in Walmart off of music, and you never would even know it.
But you know what he mean by when he said that the same money is not a million streams versus a million physical sales is not the same thing.
No, it is once you get to that level though.
But
once you get
keep
to
it
that
1,000 though. Who's still selling a million physical? Well, physicals is
not
that
physical,
basically going off,
not physical, but
sales, actual sales, not streams. Like
well, we seen Tory Lanez just changed the game yesterday.
Who was
the
it?
other day.
Indeed. See,
he flipped the whole game over. But
Eminem, one of his last few albums,
it went gold.
He actually did like 100,000, 200,000 actual sales and not streams. You still got 100, 200,000 people this day and age that will still go buy your shit. You know what I'm saying? One of Jeezy's last few albums, he actually had like 20,000 actual sales. Like, so
Drake did 300, 400, the last one.
So being independent
They did.
has its perks when you got a name and everything, because you don't need the machine. The machine is online now.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The machine is
Right.
online now.
Mm-hmm.
True indeed. You are the machine now, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Enough people not trained though to know that though.
No,
But I
that's why
feel
they
like
sign
people
who they can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Everybody's not taking deals.
Yep.
I can do it myself.
well,
Yep.
would you say
You
this,
ain't gonna
man, that
make
when you
this, but
popping
I'm
for
gonna make
show, deals
enough.
will
I'm
start coming
alright.
for show, man.
I mean,
When
yeah,
you get to a
same.
certain level, deals gonna start coming.
Yeah, just like Yo Gotti said back in the day. I ain't got to make $1 million off the gate. I ain't got to sell 1 million records off the gate. I'm only doing 100,000, 200. He say that's cool though, cause I do that 3, 4 times. I'd have made my $1 million, and I'm gonna keep doing it. And and you saw what Yo Gotti eventually did. He worked his way up and
Yeah.
bought himself out of his deal.
He bought
And
himself out of 3 deals, he
you know what
said,
I'm saying? He bought his way up out the buffer.
and now he ain't even got a rap because like
What?
he started off with Zedzilla, and you
Mm-hmm.
know Zedzilla went gold. Then he got Black Youngster. Black Youngster went gold,
Yeah.
and now he got Money Bag Yo. Then went platinum. You know his album finna go platinum.
Yep. Now you're breeding
And,
the
42 Doug
STG.
over there too, ain't
yeah,
he? 42 Doug
EST
over
42.
yeah 42 Doug over there,
Yep.
ESTG over there.
He taking off. So yeah.
Yeah. He
He
ain't even
really
got.
building it off the old school way, man. You don't really see too many people doing that type of vibe no more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Building up
dog.
like that. He doing it for real.
And your cats is selling?
Yeah,
Man, he just
Shouts
sitting.
out to Yo Gotti, man. For real, for real.
Yeah, he still.
for real.
And then what I like about Gotti is Gotti then pretty much put them on how to be their own bosses. They get money elsewhere. Like Black Youngster say, bro, I ain't even. I'm rapping really just to get my homeboys out the hood. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He rapping to take them places and get them bags and stuff and get it paid for. Cause he said when he dropped that first one with Shake Something on it and it did what it did, he took all the money that he made and he started businesses, started doing so. If the rap ever
Mm-hmm.
slow down, he gonna be straight. Same
Oh,
thing with Moneybag Yo, you know, doing it right now. All of them for real. You ain't never heard nobody came like Zedzilla just came and did an interview, and you know he didn't sound hurt by that situation. He went and learned the business, and then he ended up getting that one with Juicy Fruit, and it got so big with her on it that they end up just giving it to her. He's still getting streams off of. He
mm-hmm.
eating off that song twice, so he just showed
Right.
Yo Gotti showed him how to get that money to where now it's just like they chilling. Matter of fact, I met Zedzilla at a shout out to Young Dark, man. Free Young Dark. I remember we was there at the video shoot, and it was who was up there, man? It was Just
oh,
Bleezy. It was T Man,
is the
and they was
connection cool
like,
gone?
yeah, he
Is the connection
cool.
cool?
Yeah,
I'm talking about just period. It ain't messing up in this.
no, we good. We good. Hayzie just turned his video off. Yeah, so he was like, hey man, it's Zedzilla. He said, hey, what's up, bro? Woo woo. And he was like, I was like, man, I ain't know you was still boo. He like, yeah, bro, I just ain't with. He hurried up and told me he ain't with CMG no more. But you know what I'm saying. But I just see what it became, and it's just dope that he did that. So shout out to your guy. But speaking of which, when we talk, can't be complacent. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You know, or you can't be content. I'm gonna just go ahead and say I kind of disagree on certain things because on this a little bit because it's certain things that you need to be complacent on. You know,
Yeah.
like, but it's other things as far as like where we want to go and stuff like that. But it can't take over your entire life. It's got to be balanced because if you just money, and you just trying to get some money, you gonna run past what you know what I'm saying? you gonna run past your life going on. You gonna run past God. You gonna run past. I was actually just before we got on here just reading it in Jeremiah 4. He was like,
Yeah.
God, everybody was just running their race trying to do what they was gonna do, and they missed God. So it's like it's a limit to it. Now it ain't, if you've been bullshitting and you ain't really been on your job, and it's stuff that you need to do, and you just don't do it. That's one thing. But when you just so into it and you just so sucked into everything, and you so tunnel vision that you miss out on life. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people
Well,
do that with
not
their
associate
job.
being complacent with being lazy. I mean, not necessarily lazy, but just being comfortable in your situation. It's like, I'm not really comfortable where I'm at, but I know it's another level that I want to be at. Like for sure. Like want more.
Facts. I
I
think
want
that's
more.
just just a human thing, because people do that with just an ordinary job. Motherfuckers will work. Got vacation time stacked up, never took a vacation, just at the third. By the time
Man,
they
that's
look
deep.
up and decide to do something, it's like, I done worked my whole fucking life away.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I could have did all of this
You was too
10 years,
comfortable. You was too comfortable.
just money. I gotta get this. I gotta take care. I gotta take care. I gotta take care. But it's a lot that comes with taking care, self care, taking care of
Yep.
business. There's a lot that comes with care behind it. Goddamn me. I mean, shit. That self
Yeah.
care, people forget about that.
Yeah, self
Yeah.
care. Especially doing the type of work that we doing. We gotta be mentally on point sometimes, especially when we're going places, talking, rapping, gotta remember rhymes and stuff like that. And we trying to and like behind the scenes it's just like I ain't just comfortable, like I said, with just sitting doing
Nah.
nothing.
Oh
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I feel like, man, if I don't go to the studio after a while or write something, I feel like something missing.
Oh yeah.
You be
Yeah.
like, hey man, something I'm supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm. Oh
Like,
yeah.
dang, I
Oh
feel like
yeah.
I can't be just sitting back chilling like
Nah.
that. But I get it. Some people ain't like us, like we say. Everybody not trying to be an entrepreneur. Everybody ain't trying to be an entertainer. You know what
Nope.
I'm saying?
Some people just
So
trying
I
to
get it
get by.
sometimes about people. They just want right. They just want to go see. We just got it because we kind of like we are creative.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We steady coming up with stuff.
I mean, you
We've been
gotta think
doing
it
this
was a
since we
day and
was
age
here.
where shit like this was unheard of, so it ain't nothing
Oh
they was nothing they was thinking about.
yeah. Say
Only know how
that's
to get it this one way. It ain't nothing else to think about. So hey, this what I'm gonna do.
yep.
Now you can do everything. We doing the show right now from our, what I'm saying, from where we at. This type of shit was unheard of at a period of time.
Oh man. I
This is
remember doing
unheard of.
man, I remember when like folks was doing podcasts in a room, you feel me, like at the
That still is
spot.
going on.
It's still going on, but it didn't elevate it. But I remember like listening.
Elevate.
Yeah,
It
like
have elevated. Sure.
I was listening to who I was listening to back then, man. I was listening to the video game show. I was listening to damn, who else was I listening to, man, back then?
Well, I can tell you the first podcast person I remember listening to. If I can remember his name, 'cause my shit. I'm trying to think,
Combat
man.
Jack?
There you go.
No, but I was listening to somebody else
Combat.
before then.
No, I was
But
listening to Combat Jack though for sure. Combat Jack,
Yeah,
that's like one of the
yeah,
first
yeah,
ones
yeah.
I can remember who was doing the podcast real hard and heavy
yeah,
and
on
when
the
it was
hip
on
hop
SoundCloud.
side, I remember.
On SoundCloud.
I remember what was it? Video game show. I remember listening to what's them dudes? Games Radar. These was the white boys, but I was listening to them. And video game show actually was from here. Like I got put on. I had listened to them and ended up getting put on to the people that introduced me into like the video game side of everything, and I started learning about
Yeah.
the who's who. Like I always knew the little magazines, the electronic gaming monthlies,
Oh
the
yeah.
different, the game. What was it? What was that one that they had, man?
You
It
had
wasn't
you had the Nintendo Power,
Nintendo Power, EGM,
EGM,
game. It wasn't GameFly. It was Game
um,
some. Damn.
you got
Oh
me back.
man, but
I
I
know.
remember game. It was a Game Spot. It wasn't Game Spot. It was game. It was something else. Was it Game Fan? No, it wasn't Game Fan. It was something else. But that was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember that. I remember what was the dudes? It was one of the dudes that was on You Heard That New.com. He dude named Low Key. He had his own little, but it was on YouTube, and then they had the podcast. That was right before Combat Jack hit. And so it was just a lot of different, you know what I'm saying? Then of course Combat hit and um, Joe Budden hit, but even before then, it was some other people before then. But I
Yeah.
remember and just to see where it went now to where everybody, especially this last year with the quarantine, everybody doing a podcast.
Yep. Yep.
Everybody doing a podcast. I'm talking about everybody. It's crazy how many did, and then they got audio storybook podcast. I listened to this one with
Mm-hmm.
Wolverine. They had Wolverine in the mountain somewhere. Remember what was it? The not the Winnebago, but the little white thing that he was fighting, the wolf thing that he was fighting. And they had that whole little thing. They had it like a what's the name of that damn Law and Order. They had like two detectives running after them like Law and Order, and you hear the claw pop in this ear, then he jump over in this area, and you hear him jumping on somebody. I'm like, man, this is you would never if you would have told me that I would have been listening to Wolverine take somebody out and they got the whole story, you be like, damn, where he at? What happened? They over here, yeah, we found him over there.
That
And
shit
then
dope.
I was like, man. Then they had this one with this black girl that was like a trucker and her daddy got sick. So she took over his route and then she ended up getting like an alien or something in the back of the truck. And then at the end, the alien break out and kill everybody.
Wow.
And her daddy died in the hospital in Chicago. I was like, damn. So
yeah, came a long way,
man. So the next topic, man, we finna get a little.
Hold on, man. Before you go on, man, I want to say, man, thanks for everybody who tapping in, man. You Ain't Lying podcast. Y'all already know what it is. Special guest Hayzie P on here with us. Hey, man. Hey, I wanted to ask you too, man. What was the motivation though? What is the motivation behind this Sensei Hayzie?
I know a little martial arts, and then I had a homie who knew way more than me, and he used to basically whoop our ass and teach us shit growing up. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, dog. So my little cousins and everything always used to call me Mr. Miyagi growing up.
Okay.
And that name stuck with me, and you know what I'm saying? And over the years, it just basically grew into what it is with the Sensei Hayes. And it's like when it comes to me doing music, making it through life, through street shit. I mean, I'm a 4-time felon. I didn't got it out the mud for real. I done been through some real shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm damn near 40 to made it out of this, that the third. Hey man, I'm like a street sensei when it comes to this shit. You see what I'm saying? I'm like a hood sensei when it comes to this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I done absorbed a lot of knowledge. I done seen a lot, been through a lot, deals on the table, this, that, the third. I mean, it all of that compiles it is knowledge, man, built up knowledge, and that's where I'm at with it now. It's like, hey, you know.
And this is a EP, you said?
Nah, it's a song past the EP for real. So it's 9 songs. So it ain't even an EP. 9 songs technically isn't an EP.
Okay.
Yeah, it was about 6.
Translate over into a live show September 10th.
The 10th, we at the Eyes Red Room, baby. Since hey, we got a dope little lineup, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Who all coming through?
Man, I got the band going in the building. Sunar Key.
Yeah.
Kilo KTP 5800, my guy. Cash Flow, you know, from the battle rap and everything. My guy J Ed, Soul Talk Nando, young man, nice. He do poetry and he spit. He nice. He real nice. You know what I'm saying? Had to put him on and give him that opportunity and shot. Good old Chills, ho! Chills coming in town. You know, he out there in Colorado. He coming in town. Big Sis GA Boys in
Okay.
the building and ABO Productions. You know what I'm saying? So got a decent lineup, man, and
Yeah, that's solid. That's
make it a
solid for
good
sure.
night. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, project drops September 17th on my website only for now. It's classicbaby.com, itsclassicbaby.com. And that's where
So
you can
the
get that from.
so the show
So,
September 10th and the album gonna drop on the 17th.
yes, sir.
That's dope.
Yes, sir.
That's super dope. Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
It's a grind, man. It's a grind, you know. I only make projects every so couple of years, man. Anyway, so ain't no telling when I'm gonna drop another solo project. I already got another EP in the cut with the homie. It's already done. It's just sitting there marinating. And Collab
I
Tape
think Hayzie got a
2.5.
lot of songs with people. Hayzie got a lot of songs with people. Me and him even got songs y'all in the cut that I know. Like he just be keeping songs in the cut. He'll hit you up, bro. Slide through. Come
Yeah.
on through.
Mm.
Collab
So
Tape
whenever he
2.5.
called Hazy P, when Hazy P called, people normally slide through, record more than one track, and he just be having them up, and he gonna drop them though, but he be having them though too.
It's
He be
timing, you know
having
what I'm saying?
yeah, he be
So
having them stacked up.
yeah, so like I said, I'm
Mhm.
on the third collab tape, but it's 2.5. But I won an award for the first one. Then I put out collab tape 2 last, what's that, last year? I think that was last year. Yeah, I put out collab tape 2 last year, and then 2.5, the song we got, I'm gonna be on that. It's been tucked away for that. And yeah, so it's all about timing at the end of the day. That's why I say I only drop a project every so many couple of years, for real, for real. Out of all my years
Yeah,
doing music, this is only the fourth project, solo project I've dropped. Period.
but you drop many singles and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, singles. I got mixtapes here. You know what I'm saying? I got old shit on Dat Piff still, SoundCloud. You know, I still wake up and kill a classic. I love killing classic tracks. That's when you really get the monster up out of me. You know what I'm saying? Find me a good old
Yeah.
school track that we used to love. I'll fuck it up real fast. I love that shit. So yeah.
Yeah,
So you gonna mess it
for
up real
sure.
fast, real quick. I
It's
want to
out
say, man,
there.
why is it important, man, to keep your faith, man, even when you down bad or when you up? Why is it important?
Man, coming from my perspective and point of view, I don't think I had faith, and that's why I ran around the way I did. I was on crash out mode for a long time in my life. I didn't care. I didn't think about nothing. I didn't care about nothing. I didn't believe in nothing. I didn't believe in myself.
Mm.
So when you don't got faith in nothing, I stopped believing in God for a minute. Honestly, I really did. I really had to find, you know what I'm saying, that spiritual entity again and get myself together, man. I ain't had no faith. I ain't and and that's how you end up becoming a demon, as they like to say, everybody on demon time, this, that, the third.
Oh
Because
man.
a lot of people don't got no faith or hope in nothing. They don't. Only
We
thing they,
talked about that on
you
her
know,
and rearranging the word to being on God time. You feel me?
you
Yeah,
gon'
faith.
you gonna
Hey,
crash out without faith, and crashing out involves a lot. You can crash out in a lot of ways, and most of the time people crash out because they ain't got no faith in nothing. They ain't seen nothing, no good results in life. Nothing makes sense to them. Then they start doubting everything. Then faith just is out the window now. Now you just out here, you just outside now, trying to figure it out, doing whatever, because you feel this is all it is. Like not lack of faith will make a person believe all they got is the hood when all you got to do is drive 20, 30 minutes away and see a whole totally different life. Man, this is all
Man,
I know. This is all I got. Hey, bro, have you drove out there yet? Have you left the
man,
state
no.
hey,
yet? Have
man.
you left your city yet? If you feel this is all that you got, you have no faith.
Hmm.
You have no faith in nothing. You don't believe in shit but that.
Yeah.
You'll minimize your entire life without faith.
Yeah.
Jump off a
Yeah.
bridge without faith, looking for faith.
Mhm.
If you
That's why.
real, you gonna make me fly. Ain't no logic there. You know you can't fly. You just so far gone. You really want to find out. That's why a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, for real. That's like when it comes to people jumping off bridges and jumping out of windows, they lost faith. And a lot of them was crazy enough to probably believe, hey, if you real, you gonna save me. If you had any faith that you knew what was real, you know you can't. They don't even work like that.
Yeah.
Straight
For
up.
sure.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I say, man, even when you down bad, or man, even when you feeling good, I feel like, man, it's important to pray. Not just only keep your faith, but important to pray too as well, and believe in something higher than yourself. Believe
Yeah,
that it's gonna be all right.
I more so manifest more than I pray nowadays, but I still find my moments of prayer
No,
and
see,
everything.
but you gotta
But
pray and then actually put it into play.
yeah, see, that's why
Yeah. It's
I
one.
more.
It's.
What you
I was
saying?
gonna. I was gonna say, yeah. You pray for the wherewithal to go out there and get it, and then you pray for God to lead you and guide your hands. And then when you do everything you supposed to do, you praying to God to see it through. And what I
Yeah,
learned is, you know, because I really got, I didn't say that we're not gonna go over it no more, but I really got tested, um, this past year, not just with the quarantine, but in my own life. But I start realizing, hey, you know, this right here, this moment in time right here,
Mm-hmm.
it really got me prepared for the next level. You know what I'm saying? It really
Yeah.
got me prepared for the success that I want. Because I'm be honest with you, if I hadn't went through what I went through, I probably would have messed up the bag. If the quarantine didn't happen, I was finna be out here doing a lot. I was gonna be working, but my focus wouldn't have been the level of where it's at. Wouldn't have been as high as it is right now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so when you go through things, when everything, or even when everything is all good, it's like, when you down bad, thank God. When you
facts.
up, thank
Yeah.
God, because you
Yeah,
still here. Like,
yeah. And I
we
feel
done
like,
lost. Yeah, go ahead.
and that's where I threw manifesting in. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, faith without works is dead. That's where the manifesting come in at right there. You know what I'm saying? You got to put the work in. You got to believe and know that you can do this. You can pray all day and this, that, third. You don't get out here and make it happen. The shit's not gonna fall out the
Right.
sky. You gotta
No.
put the work in and know that it's gonna work.
You gotta have the
Yep.
confidence too.
Yep.
But everybody ain't
And
got that though. Everybody ain't got that though, man. And what we saying though, everybody ain't like that though. So for the people who ain't, hopefully they can hear this because what you said was,
You gotta
you
find it.
ain't lying about it.
You gotta find it.
yep.
For real. Because if you don't find it, you gonna stay lost.
And you gotta, when you did everything, you, like I said, you gotta trust God to see you
Facts.
through it, and you gotta make sure you still staying in a positive mind state, because
Mm-hmm.
he gonna test you before he bless you, and that's all in the Bible. Like he always,
Boy,
he
I
had
got
when
I
he
got
had
tested. Woo,
yeah.
I got tested in life, goddamn me. Shit. I gotta take a shot on that.
Like he asked
Yeah.
Abraham to take his son up there. Now Abraham and them, it took them damn near 100 years to have a baby. But he said, go up on that mountain and put him on that altar and do what you do. You know what to do when you get up there. And he said, for real. So when he got there, he was like, hold on, wait a minute, you went ahead and did it. you showed me how faithful you was, because you was gonna end it all right there.
God
This
dang.
like I gave you at first, y'all didn't want to trust me to give you the baby, and now you like, okay, I just see what he working with now. I ain't gonna play with God like this no more. So, well, son, come on up here with me. Where we going? Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, so that right there, lets you know that, the hard times, it always, what they say, what's the scripture that he say, it may rain for a night, but joy comes in the morning. I feel like a lot of people, when that rain comes, instead of them opening up their umbrella, they just start panicking.
Yeah, but
Like, or when you ever watch people outside when it rains, how some people just be walking through it, and
yep.
other people just be running through that mud, like, oh damn, can't mess my hair up, or damn, I got these forces on, or these days on, or
Be in the
damn,
rain running full speed like Wallow.
yeah.
It's gonna be raining. I'm being in the
But
rain like Wallow running up full
when
speed.
people mentality is there where they just walking, they like fuck it, I'm gonna get wet anyway. Fuck, I'm running. I'm already wet.
Exactly.
So that mindset is right there. You right.
Yeah, 4 pounds just checked in. Shout out to 4 pounds, man. Everybody hit the like button on their way in, man. Shout out to 4 pounds coming through. So let me ask y'all this question, because we kind of touched on the other topic, as always do, to keep yourself creative, busy in the creative space. We already kind of touched on that, so we're gonna skip over that and we're gonna come back to that. Cause man, this Lizzo got the internet going nuts, and I ain't talking about her twerking. I'm talking about what happened the other day. She put out this
Explain what
song.
happened actually.
So couple weeks ago, Lizzo got on there and was basically saying that she can't stand the attacks in her comment section and online and the stuff that she be seeing from people that's hating on her. And so she made this song called Rumors, and she was basically saying, yeah, they was hating because I know a little bit more because I was a Lizzo fan. Like I said, when I got rich, like I got a freestyle that I won't be putting out no more. That what I say? No, man, I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
that was back when I was on Demon Time, boy. Them are hard too. I just ain't put it out.
So the haters was in her comments, and it made her do a song called Rumors, right?
Basically, she was just saying it because some dude said that she stage dive and kill somebody. As soon as she hit the ground, she had. Now that was funny as hell, but it was still mean as hell. But at the same time, she want her a man, bro. And this is the thing about it. She been chasing Captain America. Captain America keep on swerving her, and she has had several other lives and several other instances, interviews and stuff that she said that I can't be this rich, famous, and talented and beautiful, because she is beautiful. For me personally, I like a BBW woman because I'm a big ass dude. I'm 6'4", 275. If I get me a little skinny chick, I always have nightmares of me rolling over and flatline the chick. Then I wake up on some Jody baby.
Man, look, hey man, little chicks like big dudes nowadays, man. You be seeing the little bittiest of the bitty, like god dang.
Yeah, they want to bounce on the bird now.
What is actual Lizzo complaining about?
Her Lizzo complaining about people saying stuff about her, but it's really the fact that dudes are saying
About
that
her
she's
weight.
Man, look, dog. She did some extra shit and it backfired, and now she in her feelings.
No, I don't think
that's how I feel.
No, I feel
you
like
got extra, and then you tried to reply, and you're not getting the responses that you thought you was gonna get. So now it's time to whine.
Well, no,
that's how I feel.
She ain't get the response that she ain't want.
So now I'm gonna whine about it now.
Well,
what
that's
just how I feel.
He say it's her response to the media that's a turn off. So no, this is what it is. She said in an interview, I gotta go dig and find it because me and my lady was talking about this. We got a segment on the Love Blurs podcast that's coming out. We got a segment on that basically, and I gotta put it on the other side too. Trap Boy Freddy, y'all know what happened with Trap Boy, Yellow Beezy, Mo 3. They saying they got something to do with it. Trap Boy Freddy said that, you know what I'm saying, that he hired a guy to block all them comments off his page, Hayzie P. Like he hired a guy to, after he done made 3, he got a song called, he had 2 songs where he broke it down. Like I forgot what was it called? I forgot what it was called. He had 2 songs. He had one that was called Laughing. He had another one that was kind of a hip hoppy song. He broke the whole situation down and talking about how because what happened was, for people that don't know this situation, Mo3 was out there. He was getting into it with some people in Dallas. That is Hayzie P. Newton, 4 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Four from the city. So
He just like question like it's a Hayzie P.
yeah,
Newton.
it is Hayzie P. Newton. Yeah.
No,
You
it's
know
Hayzie
it.
P. Newton. And
Yeah,
you already
so
know what that means. And you
Proceed
already
in
know
the
what that
building, you
name
know
means.
that? Mr.
yeah.
Proceed in the
Mr.
building,
Mr.
man.
Proceed himself.
It's everywhere.
Hey,
So
but you know what it is though? I think people hear that last name and they know exactly what that last name stands for though.
Oh, indeed.
yeah.
But was that
So,
your intentions though, Hayzie P?
oh yeah, the whole name comes from that. You know what I'm saying? My last name is actually this. This is I'm gonna tell people this because people really be asking me, where the fuck you get your name from? My last name is Hayes. I have hazel green eyes, and my last name is Hayes.
Yeah.
Thus far comes the Hazy. The P. Newton comes from Huey P. Newton. As you
Fact.
see, I stay in black all day, every day. I did reports and
And you be
studies.
talking your talk too.
You know what I'm saying? I done did reports and studies and this, that, the third. You know what I'm saying? I just learned that you can't
Fact.
talk all the time. You gotta have the proper money and the proper people behind you to
Bro.
say the proper things. So you kind of gotta know when to hold them and know when to fold them. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So until I
Yeah.
can get into a position where I can fold them, I'ma hold 'em.
No,
You
but
know,
that
you
name is
you you
unique
get it
enough.
when it's time to get it. But yeah,
But
it
the
all
name
comes
is
from
unique enough to where people for sure either want to ask about it or they be like, like they be interested in it.
yeah.
I
His name was Huey Percival Newton. My name is Hazy P. Newton. P for proceed. So yeah.
yeah.
That's
So
all.
so jumping back into the topic, I like how you broke that down. I knew from the jump. I said when the day I forgot I had came on the south side and then he added me and I was like watching some of this video. I said, man, he pulling the fools on everybody because people don't know, but I knew. I was like, that's a flip on yeah.
Get this book
Yeah.
written by
Oh
Eldridge
man,
Cleveland. Get this book, read it,
man.
There you
So
go, plug.
study it,
yeah,
become it. Because everything he talked about in this book, which was written in the 60s, is the shit that's going on right now.
yep,
And
And
that's
we'll
why
get
the
on that.
name means something, man, because man, you standing on what it means too.
Yeah, it's deeper than what people know, you know. But you got
Yeah.
to learn how to throw that sheepskin over their eyes real fast.
hmm So jumping back into the topic,
Yeah.
you know, so you done made a song, you know, Trap Boy Freddy made a song, put him on the shirt, like it's like off the Whistle While You Twerk beat, or Whistle While You Work for the people that watch cartoons and so yeah, but basically he made 3 songs dissing him. He was like, now you don't say cheese, and he was like, I'll never let it go, but y'all better stay out my inbox, or y'all better stay out my comments, or I'm blocking you, or if I see you, it's on, and all that. It's like, if you know you ain't had nothing to do with it, and you just dissing dude or whatever, you know what I'm saying. So to flip it back over to Lizzo, my thing is, if I'm a celebrity and people been calling me big head and fat and ugly my whole life, you know what I'm saying? Now they baby mama and you know what I'm saying, they Gail, they can't stay out my DM no more now, man. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm finna
that's
chime
neither
in
here
on.
nor there. But
I'm gonna chime in.
Let's talk. Go ahead. Get your issue. I'm finna chime in.
No, I'm just saying, but it's like whenever, like I see now, me and Hayes was talking about, CM Dub was talking about the whole Kevin Samuels thing, and it goes back to that where for so long women have been telling men no. Now men are telling women no, and they can't handle it. And on the other side of it, if I'm a celebrity and I got hundreds of millions of dollars and Grammys and I done moved my mama out the
I
hood
think
and
she
all of
fake
that.
being mad. I think she fake being mad, or like what Hazy P said, man. I think that she did something that she thought that was gonna get a good response,
No,
man. When
she
it
thought
didn't.
she thought like every dude in the hood, they was gonna do a Mike Jones. She thought she was gonna
Cause
get
like I
on,
say, I just seen
get
her
it
doing
popping.
a couple interviews, and she seemed like she was full of confidence about herself.
Well, yeah,
So
she
where do
could
we?
have full of confidence, but see, the thing is, she thought that when she got a certain amount of
But the
money,
topic is
that
Lizzo and letting women choose, though. Meaning,
that's my whole point. It needs to kind of go to that because you got to think about it now. Back in the day, men had to choose because we this is who was gonna be birthing our children. This is who's gonna be raising our children while we go out and work. Nowadays, women can work now. So if
been
you
able to
gonna
work.
choose, and I'm not
And
saying
now
that
women can work
women,
now.
I'm
We're
not
not
saying
in
that,
1960 no more.
yeah, I'm saying that
You say
women
it
ain't
like
got,
that. Now women can work.
yeah. So
Whew.
what I'm saying is this: if
If that's what you choose to do.
if a woman really wants you,
Oh no,
she
that's
had,
what she called his own. She called it fat phobic or something. Fat
man, it ain't
phobic.
about being fat folk. That's what
See,
her
that's what
her
I'm
It
saying.
whole.
says fat phobic, racist, and hurtful comments.
No, this is what it
Okay.
is. She thought she was gonna blow up because the whole, if you listen to Truth Hurts, right? When she was dating a dude or whatever, she got popping. Not a dude that was living on her couch and eating up all her damn cookies and all that other shit. Now he wanted to get back with her, but she thought, no, now she said, I'm
Say what you
dating
said.
the tackle.
You said that Lizzo
Mm.
really wanted her a muscle bound man, and
Look
she
at her
wanted all the
See,
muscle
look
video.
though.
bound cat.
Look, this is my thing. This is my thing. I have no problem with BBW women. I love them.
Me neither.
Okay,
I'm with one
fucking
right
love
now.
them.
He gonna say I'm with one right now.
Lil Nas X, I
Not
have
really,
no
no. She
problem.
just
Lil
sick.
Nas X, I have no problem with gay people, not in no shape, form, or fashion at all. Whatever,
Why we gotta?
whatever. You know, okay, but this is my thing. I
I
feel
was just gonna say,
like,
man, why we gotta clarify that
I feel
every
like,
time before we say
could
that about
I
Lil
feel
Nas
like
X?
cause you got to. They gonna get you.
He just said because they
They
gonna
gonna
get
get you,
you.
boy. They gonna get you. So
We just
you
gotta say.
gotta, you know what I'm saying?
But
Let's just
look,
keep it
that's
a
every
thousand.
time somebody mentions something about the community,
Hey
they be like,
man,
I
look,
have no
I
problem whatsoever.
yo, hey,
You got to.
your career will get
Man,
Michael Myers
they bullying
stabbed,
us, man.
jabbed
They
up. God
bullying
damn it.
people, bro. They bullying people.
We'll get back to that. That's another.
Yeah.
So you see shit
Yeah.
falling over. You get to talking about that shit. Shit got to falling
They
over.
can
Like,
bully
hey,
me though
stop
to make
talking.
me
Stop
feel like I
talking.
can't speak about it, but
Nah.
they can
This is
bully
just
us
my
though, huh?
thing. This is just my thing.
Like,
Some shit I feel like people just take too far. Period.
Yeah.
Good music is good music without the extra shit.
yeah,
Okay?
but she wanted to come out and
That's just
she
how I feel about all of this
What was
shit.
she doing in the
Some
video?
people shock value. People take that shock value shit too far.
I
And
don't
for
think
some
it's shock
people it
value
works,
with
and for
her.
some people it don't.
I don't feel like it's shock value. She wanted to get first it was her mission was twofold. One was to get rich and famous enough
With a
and
Cardi
popping
B.
enough. No, we talking about, yeah, it is, but I'm saying
Hey,
her mission,
that song with Cardi B nice. I ain't gonna lie. I heard the debut of
yeah,
it. Lizzo
yeah,
snap. That's why I feel
yeah.
like certain shit you don't have to do because talent is talent, good music is
No,
good
but
music.
she
Some
wants to
shit you don't
make
have
it
to do.
she wants to make it cool for the big girls to do what the slim, thick, and sexy girls can do. She wants it to be cool for the big girl to get on the table and twerk at the brunch.
But you
Hazy
want
P.
to? Can we be honest though? Can we be honest though? There's a place and a time and a market for that, but you have to present it and bring it the right way. It's an
But
idea that me and my fam got that I can't even talk about because somebody will take it. Motherfuckers got me fucked up, and this is
Man,
centered
we already
towards
know though that man
BBW
and
women.
Lizzo.
We have, you know what I'm saying? So it's just I hate to say it. Kevin Samuels told motherfuckers these motherfuckers ain't looking for that. And when you go for that, don't get mad when you get your feelings hurt when you find out that these motherfuckers is really assholes and what they want is really far fetched. That's why they pay for
yeah,
it. That's why they
exactly.
buy it and pay for it because it's
And,
really
and,
far
and
fetched for them too.
exactly, they want these women to cut themselves up and get
You see what
BBLs
I'm
and all.
saying? So you just
Like,
gotta know who to take that shit to. You have to know your
exactly.
market, and that comes to your body, your music. You know your market. Know who wants you. Know who to
And,
sell it to. Know who to bring it to.
but you can't tell. But see, like I was talking to my baby again. Shout
I
out
get
to
it.
Louis.
I get it.
She don't she was saying to me and give y'all a little preview because we gonna talk about this again. I know we gonna talk about this again. She was saying that nobody should be able to limit you in what you could date, who you could date, whatever. And I was saying, if you steady shoot, it's just like I said earlier, that chick that
But what do
had
we
me in the
mean by
panini.
Lizzo and
But
letting women
don't
choose?
ever
Like,
forget, there's a such thing as A-list celebrities, B-list celebrities. See, you can
She
only
does.
date what the fuck they really allow you to date. Let's just be honest about that shit. A lot of these relationships, I shouldn't even be saying this
Be
shit.
fake.
A lot of these
Be
fucking
fake as
relationships in
hell.
Hollywood is contractual.
Fake as hell. Fake as
You're
hell. They be
beautiful, so
saying,
you must date a
you
beautiful
know who?
person and shit
Megan Thee
like that. So if
Stallion
you're
and
not in their
Moneybag Yo was
category of
fake for
what
sure.
beautiful is, you can't go there. So a Lizzo cannot date Chris Evans. No, Lizzo can't get Captain America. In his contract, he can't fuck with nothing like that. That's below his standards due to his celebrity status.
yeah, he'll let her come to the house. You know what
I
I'm
think what
saying?
she
In
doing
the
is for the
middle
big
of
girls
He
though.
might
But
not
I
even let
think
her come
really,
to the house. He will meet her at a certain event. He will give her an invite to some shit she's not invited to, and that's if they allow that to happen to let her in to that part of society. Let's stop playing like this shit don't got levels to it.
it
She
do
ain't
for
on that
sure. But
level. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it. That's just how it is. I hate it. But that's how it is. And you wonder why certain people gotta move a certain way. Or when you watch Love and Hip Hop and shit, why everybody fucking the same bros? And cause they can't fuck with nobody else. This is their budget. This is what they can fuck. This is what
they
they
gotta
can
stay
be
in their
with.
lane.
They gotta stay in their lane. You can't go
fact.
outside of this lane.
Yep, fact.
Come
I
on,
mean, we
man.
said that about Lizzo, but I feel like with her situation,
And
like you
I
said
fuck
on
with
AZT.
Lizzo.
We
No,
all do.
but you
We
said
all
it though.
do.
But you said it though, hey.
She might not know what
She,
game she in. She
she
really
put
may
that
need to
song
find out what
out.
game she in.
She put that song out, and the response
Fact.
to it was she seen people in the comments calling her fat or whatever they were saying to her, and it just made her feel some type of way, I guess. But what do
See, the
you
thing
mean,
is,
Zone, by letting women choose though?
I
Like
feel like
what you
women
mean?
nowadays they want equality, right? They need it. Just what I said.
Because Lizzo doing it for the big girls,
My
man, and she
girl, hold
representing
up.
for the big
And
girls.
that's beautiful.
My girl, right now. You know what I'm saying? What if she was a white girl? Oh, it wouldn't have went. They not the white people is not finna let a big girl, a
You see
girl
what that
like
comment just
Lizzo.
said? You see what the comment say? What if she was a white girl?
Adele.
That's
We
why
already got
Adele
Adele. You hear me?
look like a crackhead
Adele.
right now.
Ooh,
I saw that picture of Adele. I didn't even
but
think that was
Adele
her. I
lost
thought that
weight
shit was
though.
fake. But she got all her money as the big girl.
Look, I had my
She said, but
remote
she
in
made all
my
her money
hand.
as a big girl though.
What has she done since she been skinny, Adele?
Hold
We
up.
haven't even heard from Adele, man, since she got small.
I like thick Jennifer Hudson, goddammit.
Yeah.
Even Jennifer Hudson got
Jasmine
small.
Sullivan.
And
Since she
maybe
lost a little bit of weight and shit ain't been the same. Y'all had broke the
Jasmine
barriers
Sullivan.
and didn't even know y'all broke the barrier.
Thick
And y'all
Jasmine
let
Sullivan.
society and these other motherfuckers fuck y'all head up to where y'all don't even look the same no more. To now you ain't even doing the same work that you was doing. This
Thick Jasmine Sullivan. Thick Jasmine Sullivan. Thick.
No, but look though, man,
Fuckers let society fuck their head up. You let the image that another motherfucker telling you is what it is fuck you up.
That's what I was gonna say.
Come on, Hayzie, because that way I could play this back to my kid later. You know,
because you
he couldn't even explain.
You can't tell me what to like. I mean, fuck your money. You can't pay me to like what you like.
No, but maybe she under pressure though, bro. Maybe she under pressure. Maybe she under pressure though, because like how we said, we named the Adele, we named the Jennifer Hudson. We naming people that who was big at one point and lost weight. Now maybe behind the scenes,
Missy didn't give a damn. Missy only lost weight
move around like she confident in her skin. So for this report to come out now saying that they fat phobic and they body shaming her and stuff, I wonder where that comes from.
Breast coming after
the
her
opinions
trying
of
to get
another motherfucker.
and a man she did told her no 15,000 times. That's what it is. She got B.L.P. the Pac-Man said he wanted to get with her. B.L.P. the Pac-Man learned how to play the flute. B.L.P. the Pac-Man sending her edible arrangement. B.L.P. the Pac-Man.
This is how you know it's a mental game and it's fucked up. Her as a bigger woman don't want no big man.
I think it's what you said. I think
You see
it's
what I'm saying?
something that she
You
put
see
the.
the fuck I'm
I
saying?
think she put the no. Look,
You
I
wanna
think she
date
put the
Captain
video out
America.
and just started looking at the comments, and that made her feel some type of way.
And that's cool
after
if
she
that's
started
what you
reading
like,
them
but you have
comments
to know
again.
who Captain America is.
Yeah.
This is Captain America. He's not going to
Captain
be with
America.
Lizzo in a
Captain
movie
America.
or in real life.
Captain America didn't even want
You got
Black
big girl
Widow.
And
throughout the
I'm
whole
just
video,
being real
man.
as to how society views things and how this shit is. Captain
He
America
ain't
would never be with Lizzo. Whether he's Chris
No.
Evans or if he's fucking Captain America Steve Rogers, he wouldn't be seen with her, period, in a movie or real life.
No.
And that's just the reality of the fucking situation.
Yeah.
That's just how it go. But we can't tell nobody who they can and can't. But I'm just telling her what I was telling my girl was you have to love who love you. I was chasing after bras that did not want me. Some of them would let me hit and then roll over and say, you know, I'll never be your girl, right? In the bed. They'll let you crack. You know what I'm saying? But this ain't where they finna be at. Now they gonna go over there, they gonna get treated bad, mistreated. You know what I'm saying? Or that don't you get the ones that be acting up? Oh damn, hey, got the
Yeah, I had to finish the rest of it off.
Yeah.
We have a good conversation, man, you know.
So I had I had told my girl because we, well, I'm gonna wait because I don't know if I can divulge that. But my point is, so my point is, my thing is when I realized what lane I was in, it's not because lack of sex, because I got past that. That ain't the thing. Cause see, that's what I'm flipping it back on the men too. I feel like men and women wanna smash and they wanna date outside of their lane. If you know that you into all of this, you into this, you know what this is, Hayzie, man, right there. We ain't even gotta talk
what
about
you say,
that.
bro?
Yeah, I said Hayes, I got this the other day. The Transformers 35th anniversary. This shit came out before I was born. My point is, if you into shit like this, you into my man over here. You know what I'm saying? It's just a certain type of female that's gonna rock with you. Now you might get the occasional bad chick that was like, "Oh damn, we watching this on Netflix." After the third round, y'all laying up and Netflix come on and she rolled over. You still smoking your smoke or drinking your drink or got your bottle of water in your hand, and you just happen to turn this shit on. She gonna be like, "Oh, for real?" Then she gonna get up and watch a couple of episodes, and y'all gonna do what you gonna do, but it's not, you not finna get the ultra bad chick all the time. You gotta get somebody that's into the same things, believe the same things. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be something like you gotta date and be on your level. You can't and I used to think that was a bad thing, but when they say your level, it's not that okay, if you want to go out there and get that person, you can go get them. You're gonna have to, but you're going to have to change to fit a certain mold. You're not gonna be able to get that particular chick who you gonna have to change who you are, and that's why a lot of these cats is on drugs. That's why K Michelle got some booty implants and then had to go get them taken out. That's why it's so many and then they get frustrated. The women get frustrated. The dudes get frustrated, and that's why we got the Kevin Samuels, the Tasha K's, all of these different people, because black men and women don't want to date within the confines because they got on this internet and they don't want to date who they need to be dating. Not saying who they should be dating or trying to date or whatever, but actually being in a healthy relationship, you got to get with somebody that's on your level all the way across the board. And I ain't talking about who you can obtain. But anyway, I done went on full preacher mode. They was
Nah,
like,
you
damn,
good. Nah, you good. You good.
y'all got to do it. Y'all got to
I listened to everything you said, and then, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, let me do
Bro,
this.
this is that
Y'all
barbershop
got to.
talk, bro. You already know what time it
Y'all
is,
is the
man.
two deacons over
This
here
is
off to
You
the
Ain't Lying
side.
podcast. This is You
I
Ain't
mean,
Lying podcast.
you know what I'm
We'll be
saying? And
giving
that's
you
why I
that
gotta make sure
barbershop talk.
I tap in with them, because I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. I ain't gonna hold nothing back, man. And that's
Give it
what
to
it is.
him.
That's
Give
how
it
I
to him.
feel. Last time I was on here, I went in on Master P and T.I. and them about how I feel like they really be faking about how they really ride for the community and this, that, and the third. And that's a whole other fucking story, because we ain't even gonna go there. Don't let me have that type of motherfucking money and that voice and that power. I'd be doing 10 times more. But that's another story. Don't tell me you for the people and I don't see you really being for the people. You did some shit here and there. I can never take away from what the fuck P did for New Orleans after Katrina. He did some shit that motherfuckers didn't even know he did. That motherfucker is responsible for building New Orleans back up. Motherfuckers don't know how much money he put back into the city. It ain't the same city no more, but motherfuckers don't understand that dude put like millions
He
into
made sure
getting
them
that
people.
motherfucker back. I salute that all day. But you can't tell me you helping the fucking community be businessmen by buying your product. That ain't helping me be a businessman. That's putting more money in the pocket of your business. Hold a fucking seminar as to how I can get my face on some fucking noodles. How is me buying your noodles helping me become a businessman? How?
What?
It's not. Fuck out my face with that shit. I don't give a fuck. Tell that to him. Hold a seminar. I will pay to come to your seminar to get the real deal and know how to put my face on some noodles. Buying your noodles ain't doing shit for me. How's that helping my business? I'm sitting here with your noodles on my table. I'm trying to get my noodles out there. How the fuck is buying yours helping me?
Well, hold up. I'm gonna say this. No, I didn't say this the last time.
All
but
right, that's just how I feel. I don't give a fuck these motherfuckers.
No,
and I love P.
What? Hold on.
But that's not helping me, P.
What's up, Lawrence? Shout out to everybody that's watching, man. Everybody hit the like button, subscribe, go follow Hayzie P at Hazelman1 on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go ahead. Let me get my phone. But what I'm saying is, we need to start buying each other products. And I mean, I'm saying we need to buy the noodles so that our kids.
We've been buying his CDs. We've been buying the first clothing line, the second fucking clothing line, the other fucking.
No, but I'm saying.
Show me how to put it out. Because I'm just buying your shit. Your first shoes came out. Now you got these new shoes. You ain't showed me shit yet, but the fact you can keep coming out with shit for me to buy. Where is the seminar? Where is the Master P video on where I can get these shoes made and market this shit? We just have been supporting you since 19. What the fuck? We've been supporting you since 19. We've been supporting you since the fucking what was the fucking first album name? With him on the bed and the dude out the window. 99 Ways to Die. All that shit, bro. I got ghetto dope upstairs. I've been buying your shit. When you gonna show me how to get money too? Cause you just keep showing me that you can come up with another product.
Yeah, man, I noticed what P do, man.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Do what you saying, man. P will pop up with the product.
And I love P. Never was a rapper, a CEO, a basketball player. You lived out every ghetto dream a motherfucker could. Now go nationwide on a seminar and show us how to do what you did. I'll buy that. I will buy that.
Oh,
I'll buy that. I'll be front and center. I will pay my money for that. The Master P plan on how to get rich. I'll buy that. I don't want your noodles.
At 10 racks a seat, you gonna buy it.
And I bought the noodles on GP.
Yeah.
A few times.
Hey, here's the best flavor to me. No, take that back. Boosie actually.
Them Boosies.
Yeah.
The Boosies hit.
See, the Boosies, yeah.
Oh, real, right? For the sugarcoat shit. I want to get along with these motherfuckers to talk to them. Like, hey, bro, how can we get motherfuckers like me to shut the fuck up? How can you get somebody like me to shut the fuck up? Because there's a lot of me's out here.
We gotta pay. We gotta.
How can you get me to shut the fuck up?
He paid for
you gotta show me something for me to shut the fuck up.
He paid Michael Jackson's lawyer to tell him how to do his deal.
I know.
We gotta pay.
So I will pay you to know what I need to do besides buy your noodles to get the money. I'll pay you for that. Shit. How can I drop some $200 shoes, man? I'll pay you for that.
Man, no, $400 shoes.
However much shit. I think I saw a pair that was like $2.
Oh yeah, them Maniottis, boy.
So I got my own brand. I got my shirts. I got my hats. I got socks. How can I get this shit out there? Show me. I'm trying. I'm following your formula, but buying your noodles ain't helping me. Constantly buying your shoes ain't helping me sell my shoes. What's the formula?
Man,
I pay for that.
As soon as you said something about food.
Come here, set the seminar up, the Master P way to get paid.
Show us. Said something about some food, what?
Charges $100 a ticket to get in that motherfucker, and we will pay that $100 a ticket and fill the fucking building up to get your plan as to how the fuck we can get it to. Shit.
Wiz Khalifa hotbox, buy one combo meal, get another. As soon as he said that, it popped up.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, you ain't lying.
The game is to be sold, not to be told, right? Sell us that shit, not your food and your products. Sell us the game.
Correct.
If that's what it is, sell us the game, not your product. Your product is out there. It's selling. It's been, sell us the game. If that's what you selling. Until then, I'm just still buying your product, not the game.
Right.
I'm still buying your product. Sell me the game if that's what it is. I pay for the game.
Mm-hmm. You ain't lying.
That's something that we have said about P. Now, P
that's how P got to where he was. He bought the game. You bought a 15-minute conversation that led you to $500 million in a couple years. Ain't nobody still did what this dude did in 1 year. Since then. Sell us that game.
Well, we got to start coming out. I mean, I ain't know nobody put an album out every week.
But you got to think, though, Hazy P, man, and what you said, though.
Motherfuckers ain't thinking like that now.
No, see, but just like Zone said, this coming from a person.
It's a no limit in St. Louis.
This coming from a person, though, who was told to give what's on $50,000 just to talk to a lawyer. So you think 100,000. So you think he finna just give out game like he gonna show you the product.
That's what I just said.
He gonna show you the product. He make you feel like
he said he gonna pay for it.
But he not
that game. I don't want you to give it to me. No, that's not the game.
The game is to be sold, not told. He just said it.
I'll buy it. If that's what the game.
Not in his case. The game is to be sold and not told.
Damn, hey, damn.
In Master P case, it's the other way. He wanted.
You just took it past what I said. He said the game is to be sold, not told. Well, I'm not telling you the game. I'm gonna just keep selling it to you. Figure it out on your own. God dang, that's cold. It's cold.
I mean, that's how you. I mean, that's how it sounds like he moving because it's like he gonna show us everything. Hey, I got it right here. I got it, and you can do it too. All you gotta do is get on your grind, man, and get out there, man, and go hustle.
Yeah, he do be saying it
but he's not gonna actually tell you how much it costs to make this, or
because if he tell you how to do it and we do it, then we all do it, then he ain't getting no money.
I gotta pay homage.
Supposed to be, right?
I gotta pay homage to my guys. I gotta pay homage to my guys, the whole movement. Zoe Van Gogh and Stony Van Gogh, the whole concrete music movement, dog. They trying to no limit the little, hey, bro, what's up? Let's go. We in this together. Ain't nobody stopping us. We like the tank. Don't nobody think like that no more. Don't nobody think like that no more.
Nope.
You can pull a movement like that off again. Yes, it will be unstoppable, just like that no limit tank was. But ain't nobody on that. And that tank could have been 10 times more unstoppable if motherfuckers really knew the game. Same thing with Cash Money. That's why Juby had to say, I can't say he fucked us. Ain't none of us know the game. We was just moving. We was just doing it and getting money and spending money and fucking money over. We didn't know until now that we was all fucking up. He was fucking himself actually. As much as he fucked me, he was fucking himself because he didn't even
Right.
know until
Right.
after the fact. Now motherfuckers know more. No,
Mhm.
way more now. The game is way different now. These same mistakes
way
shouldn't be
more.
made again.
Hey,
These same fucking mistakes shouldn't be made again. But finding a
Way-
true loyal team is hard because loyalty is almost a dead art.
It's almost a thing of the
That
past.
shit is almost a dead art.
For real.
That shit
It's
is like
almost
monks. Is that real?
Yeah.
Do those still exist?
Yeah.
There's a lot of fake monks out here, but real monks ain't a lot of those. That's how loyalty is. Ain't no real loyalty no more. That shit is a fucking rarity. You find that shit on a fucking mountain in the middle of Tibet somewhere. For real.
Yeah.
All right.
Did we touch on zone that there's always something to do to stay creative and in the
We
creative
did,
space?
but as I said, let's come back around to it because we was on the roll with it. But now that we talking about this, Hayzie P just said the table for it. Yeah, it is because nowadays you could do whatever in the creative space. Like I'm sitting up here in my drawers, recorded a song.
Man, really, dude.
Not right now. I'm just saying. It's a figure of speech. I can sit in my drawers.
Okay.
I
You
can
had to
sit
tell
in my.
everybody that one.
No, I got shorts on, Hayes. Come on now. I got shorts on right now. But I can sit in
Man,
my
I
drawers
don't care.
and make an album in right here. Then pick the controller up and go live while I'm making the album, playing the game. I can pause 2K, make the album, pause the 2K and the album.
It's beautiful.
Go live with you, then turn around, call my girl on my other phone, and
You
be talking to her.
too.
Exactly. So
I'm back here on my green screen talking to y'all on this, that, the third.
Yeah.
And hey man, this is a beautiful day and age, man. It really is, man. The creativity is through the roof. You can do any fucking thing nowadays, man. The shit you thought about as a kid and really dreamed about, you can actually do that shit now, bro. It is a great creative time to be alive.
There you go.
It's just
There you go.
shit just took a left turn with everything that's going on right now.
No, just like
once
with
everybody
everything,
finally
man,
figure it out, know what to
just
do,
like
and this,
with
that, the
everything,
third, the
man.
earth, the world says, pause, motherfucker, stop. Y'all ain't doing
Shit get
shit right now.
oversaturated though. Just like with everything, shit can get oversaturated, but that don't mean because it's everybody doing it that you shouldn't try doing it. Because what you may offer may be different from what everybody else doing, and that might make people gravitate towards you anyway. So I just say just jump into it, whether it's podcasting, whether it's rapping, whether it's something behind the scenes like making beats or something like that. So if that's something that you want to do, then do it because we need managers. We need other stuff too that's in the game too. It's other stuff to do besides just rapping.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So let me well, no, we're gonna keep going with this because I got one more topic that just came across my screen.
I got a couple more minutes. Got a lot of business. I got tickets to set out. Don't forget September motherfucking 10th. Eyes Red Room tickets on deck. Holler at me. Yeah, I got a lot of business to handle. But that shit just made me go blank. What the fuck was I finna say? With creativity, what we doing 9 days, blah blah blah, yakety schmackety boom. Okay, me. With what I'm finna do with podcasting with P. Podcasting with P is gonna be a show within a show within a show for real.
Talk about it.
And we actually gonna record it, and then we're gonna edit it and then put it out. Some people may say they jocking the 85 South show, this, that, the third. This is really shit we talked about years ago. We always talked about being able to sit down and record and talk the shit that we talk about on the couch and what we've been talking about all the time and actually put that out there. Back when we was talking about it, it was but a dream, but it was only a few years away. Now we are financially stable enough to do it, and we are in the position in life to do these things. Certain people got to it before we could. We're not the only ones thinking about what we thinking about while the next person thinking about what we thinking about. It's like it's all right. This is all about who get that shit out there first. This that what separates you from him, and this that the third. Yeah, they doing the same thing, but he do this and they do that. You know what I'm saying? We all making music. We all talking about the same shit. What the fuck you gonna do to
who gonna cut through the
separate
noise
yourself
though?
and make it stand out? 'Cause we all do. We ain't trying to. Ain't nothing new under the sun. We all trying to do some shit that's already been done before. But how the fuck you gonna do it to make it work for you and make them people gravitate towards it? Because they already own it already. They already watching somebody doing what the fuck you doing. How you finna take a little bit of that attention away from there and bring it over here? At the end of the fucking day, everybody got a clothing line, like you say. Everybody got a podcast. The game, it don't matter what you're doing, is overly saturated. Porno, it don't matter. It's a multitude of all of this shit out there.
Yeah.
Fuck are you doing different, and what do you bring to the table that makes people watch what you're doing over what they doing? If they doing the same thing, just not like you, and you ain't doing it like them. Find your audience and make it happen. There's an audience for every fucking body, and there's an audience for everything.
Oh, let me ask you this question real quick, man. How did you damn, how did you you got this song with the infamous Ox Pimpin'. Now that boy set the world on fire. I never had heard his name until another artist, which we're not gonna mention his name, but it was on fire.
I understand.
You know
I
what I'm
remember.
saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I see him getting back out here doing his thing. Me personally, I'm media. I don't take nobody's side. I want the beef to stop. I want the violence to stop.
Facts.
But like you probably one of the only artists that I've seen, you know, there's work with them.
Twice,
You know.
actually. We got two bangers.
Okay.
And
No, man,
that new one pushing 20,000
I
streams.
actually go though. I had some stuff. I got some stuff. Actually,
yeah, I told
what you speaking on was some
Shouts
stuff
out
that
to
was
Ox
probably
Pimpin'.
old back in the day.
Oh, yeah, I know exactly what he's talking
but I'm
about. But no,
saying
that
he
new
just
song.
now he's just now popping out.
But
You
like
know
I
what I'm
said,
saying?
Man, we
Hazy
got a
P
new song
literally
that's
got
blazing
songs.
right now.
Y'all listen, Hazy P got songs with some of everybody. Like he got songs with some of everybody in the stash.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Something
you'll be
like
surprised
that.
who he pop up with next. You be like, damn, you got a song with him? Like
Me and Poe got a
Hazy P got
song
songs
that
with
I
some of
never put out
everybody.
on streaming sites. It's only on my website for real. Me and Poe got a song. Me and shouts out to Poe, my guy.
Yeah.
We got a song that I ain't never put out on streaming sites or nothing. It's just on my website.
And that's what I'm saying. Like that boy got songs with some of
That's
everybody.
just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Could I have ran out there real fast and try to throw it out there and try to ride his coattails or some shit? Ooh. No, it was some real personal shit. That's my guy. Like he fucked with me on a level that people don't know, and I salute him for that. Like I've been fucking with bro and saluting and everything before he got to where he was at, bro. And that's what he looks at. He's a real down to earth brother. He look at the real shit, bro. He don't give a fuck about nobody riding this dick, riding this deal, and none of that other bullshit, because none of it means nothing. You know what I'm saying? What he doing is genuine. Before the Mike Brown riots and everything kicked off, he was getting locked up for protesting in other cities and states. Before all of this kicked off, bro was really on some activist shit before it became popular to be an activist.
Mm-hmm. That's one thing I give him, because there's a lot of folks out there that was doing it just for the name.
So
you know,
I salute, bro. You know, I got a song for people tucked off.
what was it like working with EJ Carter, man? Because EJ he one of them dudes that's you know, that's popping. You know what I'm saying? Like he dude.
Hey, he blessed me with that track, real. Like he blessed me with that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no freebie or nothing like that. That's for damn sure. This is, you know what I'm saying? I paid my way. I don't give a fuck about that. You give me something, you give me something. That's cool, and I still may try to pay you. That's just me.
Yeah.
I pay my way through the game. I don't need no handouts. I love to work. I love to grind. It feels better at the end of the day when you really put the work in and ain't nobody give you shit or you waited for the next man or nothing. Nah, that out the mud shit is real with some of us.
People
real.
come to you, you know when people come to you about that, and you know they gonna be genuinely, or some people gonna see it, but you know when it's real when people know that you've been doing your thing and they genuinely salute you and be like, yeah bro.
Hey, he blessed me with that.
Coming from another artist,
Carter, you know what I'm saying? And we did that was in the movie too, as a matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? Another shouts out, you know what I'm saying? Workhouse, whole Vanguard's concrete music movement, you know what I'm saying, for the Mike Check the movie, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be on the lookout for that. Mike Check the movie is coming out. It is the fucking underdog story of STL getting it out the fucking mud with this music shit and what we really go through and what's going on, man. And they tapped
Yeah.
out to both sides, you know what I'm saying? ESTL was not looked at like it wasn't part of STL. It was all brought in as one, and it's about bridging the gap, as they always say. That is the motherfucking movement, dog. And that's what it is, man. You know, it's an underdog story at the end of the day with everything that's going on out here, bro. We ain't had a big major nothing since the first cast that got on. STL is still in the first wave. Memphis is on what? They second, third wave. Atlanta on they third, fourth wave. Detroit
They on
hit
they
they
20th
second wave.
wave.
You know what I'm saying? Detroit hit they second wave. Chicago on they third, fourth wave. We still stuck in the first wave and
I
the
just
first couple
said this as
motherfuckers they got
well.
on.
St. Louis got a lot of hitters.
Honestly, when was
got
the
a lot
last
of
time we had a major? Motherfuckers don't even look at Smino. Motherfuckers don't look at Comethazine from the east side and
But they
everything.
talk
Nobody
about us
looks at none
though.
of that shit like that. Everybody just look at the
But they
few
name
cats that's
dropping us though and
burly.
everything though, Hayzie
Yeah.
P.
But
They
when
name
was the
drop us
last
and
time we
everything
had?
though.
We ain't had a Dirt. We ain't had a Polo G. We ain't had a Sada Baby. We ain't had a
Man,
Moneybag Yo. We ain't had one of them in hell. Let's just keep it
talk
real.
on
Some of these
you
cats
ain't
is
lying.
knocking on the
So how
door.
do you feel?
They right there. But what's
Let
the
'em go, bro.
hold up? I'm still lost. I'm not hating on nobody. I ain't discrediting nobody, but let's keep it fucking real. We ain't got nobody on that level right now. Why not? It's cats at the door, they knocking, they got a foot in, they there. What the fuck is the hold up? Why ain't they all the way in? What's up? That's
I
all.
was
Cause
just
I ain't
finna
hating on
ask you.
nobody. I've been wondering why a lot of cats really ain't kicked it in yet. Like, bro, they there. What's up? What's going on?
I was just
And then I'm
finna ask
watching
you this.
everybody around us. Detroit, Memphis, Chicago, they all a couple mile radius from us driving a couple hours away and they cracking. What the fuck is up with the loot?
But did you hear? Did you right after we did
We
our
ain't cracking
episode?
like that.
No, I'm finna ask you this question. Right after we had our episode, the last episode, the whole Ali versus Nelly drama unfolded, and I wanted to know how you felt because the way I felt about it was at first I was saying I ain't really taking no side. I'm all on the side of right. I don't feel what Nelly did was right. I felt like Ali felt like his back was against the wall, and for Ali to do to mastermind that whole thing the way he did, bringing them together, and
He
they
should have just
worked.
got his just due. He should have got what he owed.
I'm gonna elaborate on this, and I gotta tap out and handle some business, bro. Look, I don't feel like Nelly was right. I don't feel like Nelly was wrong. Nelly was put in the middle of a fucking catch-22. That's how I feel after watching that interview and after everything he said. I halfway feel like he was put in the middle of a catch-22.
Yeah,
He couldn't do what he really wanted to do, and every time he tried to do it, it went fucked up, and he gave up.
Yeah.
I feel like he just gave up. And that's why I say, I feel like he gave up. He had the opportunity, and the cats he really wanted to do it, didn't do it, and they got the beefing, and it was all this other shit, and he kind of just gave up. And then his time was only so limited, and he couldn't produce no more hits or make nothing, and you never brought nothing forward to the table that popped. And he gave up, and the labels gave up on him too. That's how I feel about it. I feel like he actually tried, but he gave up before he took a chance because the cats that he took a chance on gave up.
Yeah, or they didn't take it all the way forward. Is what they.
And then some of the other cats he tried to put on, I don't feel like they really capitalized because most of them only came out with one hit that only cracked within the city and within the radius, and they never capitalized and did nothing after that.
I say that. I will say that. I gotta get it to him.
You can slap some of these same songs right now in the club and be like, "Oh, that motherfucker bang," but it never banged outside of this motherfucker, and you never came with another hit behind that motherfucker.
Facts.
No hate on nobody. That's just how I see it, and that's just how I saw it. Like,
I feel
a lot of shit transpired behind the scenes and everything else that we don't know about either. A lot of shit happened behind the scenes that we don't know about either. And
Yeah,
especially
yeah.
with
So
their
I'm not.
contracts and deals, after he explained that motherfuckers contracts and deals with them what the fuck you thought they was either.
Yeah, I mean,
And
that's
re-signing
why I
was a
kind of
problem.
roll. I kind of roll with him on that. I do roll with Nelly on that. That he felt like after so long, you feel like you should go ahead on and try to make your own
Well,
situation
one
pop.
thing for sure, man, if you go into a situation like how they did and everybody kind of agreed on taking the back seat until it was daytime, then the person who was always driving, which is Nelly, I guess he felt like, hey, I can go do this without y'all. You know what I'm saying? Which wasn't the case. Because as you see, but one thing's for sure, Nelly name stayed in the top A list. I don't care what he do.
That boy
He
run was
stayed
immaculate,
he
and what he did
he
in that short
stayed
of a
in the
period
A
of time,
list.
oh my god.
He's an A-list celebrity and ain't dropped nothing in I don't know how long.
Yeah.
He's still finna come out with the show with Kevin Hart and them and all that. Like he's around. He's on the Lovers and Friends concert that's supposed to be going down in Vegas.
I
Like, come
don't
on,
blame him
bro.
for where the city at, bro. I blame the
Yeah.
city's mentality for why the
Yeah.
city at where it's at.
That
There's
too.
No,
been
I
I'm
too
never
not.
much
I'm
blame.
not.
money out
I
here,
never
too
blame
I
many
them
never looked
either.
at the
people
Saint
who
Lunatics.
could
I
have
never
put.
I
blamed them
never
for that.
blame them either. I was
Bro.
more
I
so.
don't blame them.
I don't blame them neither. I was just more so saying like, uh,
Keywan didn't even
I
put an album out. And I fucked with Keywan, and he had a deal from what you heard to put out a solo, and he was smart enough to be like, you know what, bro,
At
I
the time, it was like
ain't,
no, because
I
maybe
ain't.
what? Maybe they was
Yeah,
chilling because maybe he was cool with
I
Nelly, the
fucked
big
with
artist.
Keywan. I think his album would have been harder than Ali's, honestly.
it's
Guess
coming.
what
It's
they
coming
doing now,
now.
though, Hazy P?
They
They
doing it.
they they dropping right now though. Keywan just put out a video. That nigga
Keywan used to snap.
Ali just put out another record with some videos and stuff like that. Merch dropping. A
Yep.
matter of fact, the whole Lunatics was together. Well, except Nelly and Spud.
Yeah, they about to drop a. They about to drop a Lunatics album without them. So I mean, ain't nobody on no paperwork, so they could take the
Yeah, ain't
name.
nobody on no paperwork. You know
But
what
as
I'm
So
far
saying?
as what Hazy P said, man, I feel like that is another conversation that needed to be strictly had by its own, as far as
Facts.
the Midwest and St.
who
Louis and
who
why
who gonna?
we,
Well, we
yeah,
don't have no
Why?
industry, and I say that the people.
Facts.
I feel like the people here don't really care as much about the music scene that much. Like they don't, because there's so much hatred here. People thought that Nelly was supposed to put everybody on, and that's why I'm not mad. Like I said, I don't feel like either. I feel where Nelly coming from. I feel where Ali coming from. I ain't taking no side. I didn't like how Nelly kind of handled it. He was kind of angry with it. I didn't like
well, I
how. I
feel
mean,
like
Ali
if
back
Nelly is
against
the
the
bag, I feel
wall. It
like
was all bad. It's just like sometimes you fight your brother
Man,
you
that's
fight your
hard.
cousin in the backyard. You fight your
go
cousin in
ahead,
the
Hazy P.
backyard.
Go
Just
ahead.
like what you said, you fight your brother in the backyard. I kind of agree to disagree on that one. I feel like the city give a fuck for real. The opportunities and the labels, like you said, the market is
No,
not
but
here. I
we
feel like
can.
motherfuckers
Not
give
But we
a
here.
got the money.
fuck,
But
but
hold up,
it's just not
Bill,
here.
hold up. Even though it's not here, like I say, they name droppers and everything. Everybody know about us. People whispering about us, and like Hazy P said, we knocking at the door. But it's like, what
The
is gonna
industry
take? Is
got
it
it.
gonna take?
First of
What's
The
all,
industry,
missing,
the
man?
industry gotta bless us with it
no, hold
because
up. The
if
industry
Moneybag Yo
here
them come to the city, when other
because
entities that's outside come to the city, we rushing to
Blow
go
up,
see them.
yeah, because you know
pressing.
why? Because we don't
Motherfuckers
take
in their
pride.
cars broke in and stolen to see these motherfuckers.
But
Yeah,
let's
that's what
name.
I'm
But
saying.
look. But we can say you already said Smino. We already said the AMRD honchos. We already said the what's the guy that
LA
was on
Foles,
Vlad?
LA
He was
30
on
D
Vlad.
Grimy, LA Foles,
30
Yeah.
D Grimy.
But you know what
Lil
it is. A lot of them
Carol.
cats they can't even be outside like that because there's some other shit going on outside like that.
That too.
So they can't be
Well, I feel
outside
you
like
as far,
that.
Well, they
that's
You
the
know,
can.
wave of the
man.
new music now.
Yeah,
That's the
they
wave of the music.
can, but how many times some of these names you just said, how many times do you see them in concert and doing shows? Because they really can't. It's a risk to book them in the city. So they just book
Well,
other people and get their money, which they're smart enough to do, and get a bag out of town as much as they can. Because if do Dirty Deep, bro, I I can't even talk about that situation. The best thing he could do was leave.
Yeah. I mean, all you show right. I
He
mean,
can't pop out at open mics and certain shows like that and show love and doing the purr, because somebody else gonna purr there too.
Well, that's
Yeah.
just due to what they rapping about and what they
Yeah,
on.
and
Yeah.
You know what I'm
they
saying? Like
on
that's
Well,
that.
not
That's
because
I,
another
these
issue we
niggas
got. But
because
Chicago
because
do too. But they work
because
yeah.
they
around it.
talented
We
though,
don't work
but they're
around it. Them
No, we
Chicago
don't.
cats is way wilder and got way more bullshit going on than we
they
do.
got the
But they
industry
can
behind
still
them though.
No,
They
it
they
got
ain't
the
the
go.
industry.
industry
They
behind them.
got people
They
in the
moving them.
city that care. They got people that care about their
Zone,
scene there.
They
No,
zone.
shit
because
That
they
too.
different,
do.
That
dog.
Because
too.
the way,
They
hold
That
up.
too.
organized
Because
different. Our city
But
ain't
Dirk got the
organized like that.
industry. Von got the
no,
St.
industry.
Louis
no.
fucked
But
up.
they
If
had to
motherfucker
get
want to
the.
come slide on you, they gonna slide on you.
But hold
They
up.
kind of got to get
What?
permission out there. That's why they slide on the motherfucker out of town.
That's my whole point. So my point is too is that we got people here that got money that could put money into the industry here. It could be we gonna put. That's why I like shout out to Jizzle Bucks and Lil Half. They bought their own
You
club
see what I'm saying?
and they got they the
They was
only
smart
ones
enough to
that's
know what to
trying.
do.
They the
Yeah.
only one that know that's trying to do
And
it.
they
And then
got
it's
other
like
businesses going on too. But the
that
thing is
too.
this zone.
But the other people got to do it too. We got to start buying back. We first of all we need to buy back our neighborhood so that we can have.
Right
But
back
like
to
I
block.
said, Master
Right, you hear
P
me?
in the window. We need to have that
Matter of fact, we
going
never
on.
owned it by the by. We
Exactly.
never fucking owned
We need to buy it. So my point is, after we buy it, we can put our own clubs and movie theaters and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
the biggest thing
and
that
really
happened in North
protect it and regulate
Hey,
it.
I'm
For
gonna
real.
keep it G.
exactly.
My grandfather owned his own nightclub back in the 70s down like in the city area somewhere back in the 70s. But back then, like my daddy was telling me, it was normal to see black people owning liquor stores in the 60s and like down in the
That
city
was
area like
pride.
in the 70s and stuff like that. Like it was that was the
My
time that you
granny
think
ran the
in.
bars she ran the bars in the taverns, and she was like into she was in the black bars, she was also in the white bars, and so that
But
the
as we
era
got in the 80s and the 90s, it changed, and as
that's
we
because
see
Oh
we
yeah,
now,
started
it
having
changed.
money and some people started having money, and the people that
but
had the
now we
money
starting to
opened up
get
all
that back though. Now I feel like we starting to regain it back
Well,
now. Like now it's starting to come back a little bit.
we got
I'm
a
gonna
long
leave
way
it
to
to
go.
this because I gotta go. I've been saying it for hellas. Drugs got put in the hood. Everything got fucked up and it wasn't safe no more. Motherfuckers couldn't trust their own people, so they had to shut down shop.
Yeah,
Now it's halfway in a position where motherfuckers can attempt to do it again because they know what's up, they know what's going on. Dolphins know what's up, know what's going on. A lot of them ain't as
right.
crazy as the fuck they used to be, even though they are. You know
I
what I'm
know.
saying? You can move a little different now, but let me get out of here. My bad, y'all,
Hazy
man. I
P,
love y'all.
Yeah.
thank you,
Hit
bro. We
me up
love you too, bro.
anytime. I will come back.
Salute.
We will
No,
rap.
we gotta have a conversation, man, about the St. Louis scene, bro.
Oh,
Specifically,
We
bro.
like the
do.
whole
Hey,
show
We do.
I'm
just
with
gotta be
it.
dedicated to that.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
Let me know.
And you got to
Yeah.
be on it to talk about that. Trust me.
Yeah.
Indeed,
Yeah.
man.
Thank you for
And we
sliding
gonna
through,
Hey,
bro. Anytime you want to, bro. It's all you.
hey. You ain't lying. Proceed.
yes,
All right,
sir.
bro.
Yep.
Salute.
Yeah, zone, bro. But that's for sure a conversation that I feel like so we need
Ooh.
because we just talked about that at the garage 314. Remember, like that's
Shout
it
out
feel
to the
like you
garage.
said, we itching closer and closer to this solution, dog. And I feel like people starting to understand a lot more of what's going on musically and sonically and where we at standing when it comes to the industry here alone, not just music, but the media side of it too. Like from people like yourself and other people like Darius, like I think people like really need to understand that this stuff is vital and we need this stuff here because Atlanta got all that. The
Mm-hmm.
West Coast got all that. The East Coast got that. Down South got that. But here
Mm-hmm.
we just like a desert land where they just come through, get the bag, and dip out. When we know it's not like that. We know that
Yep.
we need to be a place, a hub, to where they feeling like, no, we gotta come, and
Yeah.
which they do because they talk about it. Even on the front of Just Do It, when I put all them, put all the
Mm-hmm.
people who were saying St. Louis, that's Rick Ross, that's Nicki Minaj, that's Jada Kiss. She shaking and doing that St. Louis shit. Come
Mm-hmm. I
on,
mean,
bro, they know
we
about us, bro.
but see, here's the thing. it's gonna come down to everybody who got something to offer. It's gonna come down to them is either A, are they gonna do it for free or for a fee? B, do they care enough to cultivate a scene
I think
here?
you do it for both, but still, but sometimes you gotta choose when you do it for a fee and when you do it for free. Like I ain't just say do
Well,
everything for free.
I feel like at this point it needs an incubator of people that just gonna come. Like we need somebody like a Darius to come sit at the table with the promoters, and the promoters
Yeah,
and the DJs gotta pay the DJs, the owners of the club. Everybody gotta come to the table with something and say, okay, who is the artist that we gonna get behind and push? Who is the artist that we gonna take a hit at the radio station, or we gonna pay to play at the radio station because they're
or
not
we
gonna
gonna
just
do
let you.
whatever service we provide. We gonna press play on them, and we gonna make it work. Because at the end of
We're
the
gonna
day,
blow,
ain't
and we're gonna
nobody
not
doing it for
just
free. Because if they blow,
not
you
here.
blow. If they pockets get fat, you finna get some paper.
And then not just that, we need like 4 or 5 people to pop off. We need 2 male R&B hip hop artists, 2 female hip hop artists. We need 2 female R&B singers, two male R&B singers. We need 2 comics. We
Right,
need
because we speak
two
about
female.
rap a lot,
Yeah,
but it's a lot of R&B singers here too as well that be
yeah,
getting big.
yeah. We need all of them. We need all of that in the black sector. Those 3 things: the hip hop, R&B, comedy. We need all of that to pop off. We need media outlets to be popping off. We need
All they
all
go
of that.
hand in hand. All they
All
go
of
hand
we
in hand.
need we need a radio. We maybe need to get another radio station that's dedicated to all St. Louis all the time, and then we need to be promoting that on the other radio station. And we need to be them constantly. Okay, we doing this person single release party. This person is then the battle rap. We need to have a smack or something. As much a street status need to be elevated a little bit more. We need all of
Mhm.
that because we need all of that to where people come to St. Louis and then it is marketed too. We need to be going to the ballpark villages, and we need to be at the white venues, but we also need our own black venues. We need other stuff here. We need movie theaters. We need fun places. We need places where people gonna be able to toy stores and stuff like that.
It
To
need to
where
look and be a certain way, not just a
yeah,
desert full of places that didn't left and deserted us
yeah,
and
basically
moved
it
somewhere
it,
else.
it,
You know, we need
it
the
need to be
actual
that.
economy. We need the
Yeah, we
economy
need to.
around it too.
Yeah, we need economy, we need jobs, and then it all need to work hand in hand. And that way, the people in the city got because in Atlanta, 90% of the people there, or I say 75% of the people there that go out, they got some type of money. They going if they ain't got no money, they ain't going to the club. And that's why a lot of people in Atlanta get money. That's why a lot of people is getting behind, going to look for artists and put money behind them and blowing them up in the city. That's why you got a P. That's why you got a Coach K. That's why you got these different people that's in the industry and that's doing different things. But to St. Louis to get that, we gonna need somebody to come in, and then we gonna need a couple of people that's gonna be able to cross over. I forgot about that. We gotta have the streets, the crossover rappers, the crossover R&B, the street
You need us a
R&B,
Justin
what
Bieber, huh?
like it need and not a Justin Bieber, but like somebody on the level of a Usher or a Drake or a Nelly. We need to put that type of money, and that money need to be getting generated in the community. We need then, like you said, by the block. It's so many steps that we gotta take, but it's gonna take everybody who have a paper that's black coming together and putting it into the community to create the jobs. You know what I'm saying? Because with the club come a job. It come the doorman, the security, the bartender. With the little stadium come a job. You know what I'm saying? We could get jobs popping just in that industry right there. Bartenders.
Yeah.
We could get all that going. Then having the store right next door, you know what I'm saying, open late. Then you got a store clerk. Then you got, you know what I'm saying, restaurants that open up late. So there's some more jobs. So you got jobs coming, and you got people that's got, you know what I'm saying, people that's got industries and black businesses. Because I'm tired of seeing it. It's just like we got to create a whole industry around the artist, and then that way when people start getting money, and you know what I'm saying, maybe some sex education, so we can stop having all these kids and stuff like that popping up. You know what I'm saying, and having more of that going on, and then that way we build the city up, and then it's no hatred because we got everybody got we got, you know what I'm saying, what we got going on. But until then, it's gonna stay. Everybody gonna have to go outside the city and pop, and it's not gonna translate over into the city actually popping. And then I feel like the people gotta across the board, people gotta want to care about it. Because when I look at the rock and roll shows and stuff like that, hey, that's here. Them people cross over, and they either they may not, they might get popping or they might go somewhere or whatever. And you know, it is what it is. But before we go,
Yeah, it's
Daniel
another.
Craig said that he's not leaving his kids his fortune. He feels like that's inheritance is stupid. Now, let me ask you this question. Shaq said that. A couple other people said that. So, how do you
Uh,
feel about them making their money and not leaving their money to their kids? How do you feel about that?
who did that now? Who did that
Daniel
now?
Craig, Daniel Craig, Shaq,
Who is that? Oh, Shaq. Oh, yeah. Well, okay. Daniel
Daniel
Craig.
Craig is James Bond.
Okay. And Shaq said
Shaq,
what?
Jackie Chan, all of them said they not leaving their kids no money. Now
Oh man.
everybody else leave their kids some money, and it's only in the black community that I see that they don't really be trying to leave their kids no money because they scared that the kids
That's foolishness, man. That's foolishness. Because if I had that type of money, I'm leaving it all to my kids, man.
because
I don't
they
get
said they
that.
scared.
Maybe it's something else behind it. Because I'm sure they're gonna leave their kids
No,
something, but or they said they're not leaving
they
nothing.
saying they don't want to leave them all their money because they scared that they're gonna be lazy and not want to do nothing.
Dude, you gonna be long gone, and you mean to tell me that you're gonna be
They don't
still from
want
the grave coming,
they
trying to
don't want
control
they
what's going on? That's just controlling. That's all that is. You long gone. You can't do nothing with the money, and you mean to tell me that you're gonna be concerned that they're gonna spend it all up? Stop it.
yeah hey
Stop
they
it. It don't
gonna
even make no sense, man. Leave all that money to your family and your kids, man.
yeah. I mean,
Hey, that's my opinion on it, bro. You ask. That's how I feel about it, man. It's like, man,
I
that's
feel
silly.
about the
Like,
same
how
way
you
too,
gonna
because I'm gonna
micromanage
be
your money once you long gone? You ain't even heard no more
because
to spend it, but you want to be still talking about something. They gonna spend it all, so let me spread it to this charity.
they feel like hell, I had to work for it, and y'all ain't finna just go
If you got that
jack it
much
off.
money anyway, I'm sure you can pass on, leave some to a charity, and still give your family some.
But they feel like they gonna jack it off because they ain't had to go out there and get it out the mud like they did.
Oh, well, that's just something that they gotta, that's just their personal preference. Then that's just their personal opinion on how they feel about their millions. Because if I had that type of millions, like I said, I'm gonna leave mine with my family and my kids. It ain't gonna be no. I'm gonna leave with all this money, but I'm gonna give it to charity and give it off to not to my family because I'm scared that they gonna lose the fortune.
Hey, so y'all in the comments, y'all think y'all what would y'all do if y'all or when y'all get rich? Because I know some of y'all be having some paper that be watching this. What would y'all do? Do y'all feel like you gonna leave your kids with some bread, or you gonna just go spend it? You gonna make it? You gonna spend it all before you die? Because you don't want them to. You want them to get up and go get their own money. Because you had to suffer and strive and do all of that so that you can get some money. You know what I'm
True.
saying? Like what y'all think? Do y'all feel like before we get out of here, what y'all think?
Or they
Cause
can
we want to
always
get
drop it in
y'all.
the comments, man. Y'all can go back, drop it
Mm-hmm.
in the comments, man, and let us know what y'all think about this. Zone,
Yes,
it was another
sir.
one for sure.
It was another classic. We killed them on them again,
Classic
man.
after classic after classic.
The
It's always
classic.
dropping.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I want to thank you, bruh. Thank Hayzie P for stopping through.
For sure.
You Ain't Lying
Proceed.
podcast. Mr. Proceed himself, man. Zone, y'all already know what it is with me, man. CMW Hayes for the fam 87 ETV on all platforms. Uh, go stream my stuff. And that's about it, man. Zone, man. What you got to say?
Man, You Ain't Lying podcast every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central Time. Beats and Bits podcast every Friday at 9 p.m. Central Time. The Love Blurbs podcast is coming. Me and that loopy chick. I'm live streaming every day. I just got through with what am I playing?
Man, what did you just say, man? Because you talking about you trying to be too cool for school over there.
Man,
You said you ain't
Black
lying.
Panther.
You said Beats and Bits.
Yeah,
You said
we playing.
Loopy, and you said
Live streaming every day. Right now we on Black Panther. Tomorrow I'm gonna be playing playing Warzone. They're gonna be showing off the new Call of Duty.
Man, Love Blurbs podcast.
Yes, sir. So yeah.
Then
man.
tomorrow you say you playing what?
We playing Call of Duty tomorrow. They gonna do the worldwide reveal of the new Call of Duty called Vanguard, and they gonna have look like they gonna have the Buffalo Soldiers, not the Buffalo Soldiers, but like the Black Men in there. So there's the brother on the cover. So it looked kind of dope. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying. Battlefield look like they got Omar from The Wire up in Battlefield. So they coming hard this go round. Battlefield and Halo coming out. But we gonna see if Call of Duty gonna get my money this year. But yeah, and I gotta the new, what's that, Ghost of Tsushima, the director's cut coming out this weekend, so I'm probably gonna get up on that, and then yeah, bro, it's going down. We got a lot of stuff going, and
It's going up.
Yeah, it's going up. It's going up. It ain't going down. It's going up,
baby.
Up. So yeah. Anyway,
man, I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate everybody, man, for constantly coming through, man, and we growing. Hey, let's keep growing. You Ain't Lying podcast. CMW Hayes, DJ Killzone Jones, man. Thank y'all. We out.
Peace.
With all confidence. Look, always a fake nigga calling other niggas fake. Look me in my face, not a smile, I ain't playing. Niggas won't trip. Haters like that. Look what they did to Nip and Triple X. While others quit, stayed on our shit. The time is now. Notice on the door, landlord trying to kick me out. Back against the wall, I still keep a smile. Do it.
And they think that's supposed to make them be better than you.
Yeah. CMW Hayes. Come on, people with me. Yeah. For the fam, 87 ETV. Talk business with me, know I've been the G. Oh, I say it from my chest, I rep the Midwest. Niggas be acting like they tough, we not into that. You know, I front the liquor store, serving with the pack.
Oh, damn.
For the fam, get it by any means. Going Jordan, rocking 6 rings. Blue Game 12s on Montclair lounge pants. With a white tee round my neck, the Jesus piece. Building like Noah's Ark, they ain't wanna believe in me. Give me some time, but it's blowing up like TNT.